In this lesson, I'm going to demonstrate how to apply themes to your Office 2011 files, as well as how to create and save your own custom themes for use within your Office 2011 applications. First, however, let's explain what effect themes have within your Office 2011 files. The themes of your Office 2011 files are what drive all the default formatting provided to you by the application, specifically formats related to fonts and color that are provided to you by the application while working in your files. Take, for example, the two paragraphs that I have here in the current document, which I'm now selecting. If I wish to apply some formatting by way of the styles provided to me here in Word 2011, I can click on the lower part of the Styles button to open up the Styles gallery. And as you'll notice, I am given specific fonts and colors in which I can use provided by the Styles gallery. In this particular case, I'm going to choose the option of Intense Emphasis. But what I really want to point out here is that the fonts and the colors that were provided to me by the Styles palette of Word 2011 are actually being dictated by the theme of this particular document. So, in other words, if I were to change the theme of this document, the fonts and the colors given to me by the Styles gallery would have been completely different from those that I just saw a moment ago. Let's take a look at something else in this particular document that may be affected were I to change the theme of this particular file. In this case, I'm going to select the SmartArt graphic located in the lower part of this document. And once I have the graphic selected, I'm going to click on the SmartArt tab provided to me here in the Word 2011 ribbon. In this case, I'm looking to change the colors of the SmartArt graphic. By clicking on the Colors button provided here by Word 2011, I'm noticing here some very specific colors provided to me by the gallery. Colors that consist of blue, red, green, purple, light blue, and orange. For this particular example, I'll go ahead and choose one of the colorful options at the top of the Colors gallery. Now again, what's important to note here is that the colors that were provided to me for the SmartArt graphic, as well as the font and the colors that were provided to me for my two paragraph styles, are fonts and colors that are very specific to the theme of this particular document. And, as I'm going to demonstrate in just a moment, if I were to change the theme of this document, all the fonts and color styles that I have now applied to various areas of my document would automatically update to reflect those of the new theme. To change the theme here in a Word 2011 document, I'm going to select the Home tab of my ribbon once again, and from the far right side of the Home ribbon, we'll find a button here labeled Themes. Once this button is clicked, a palette will open up providing you with several themes in which you can apply to your 2011 document. And keep in mind that the themes you see here in Word 2011 are the same themes that would be provided to you in an Excel 2011 workbook or a PowerPoint 2011 presentation. And note that if I were to scroll down the right side of the Themes palette, there are many more themes that I'm currently not seeing available to me here within this menu. For this particular example, I'm going to select a different theme in the second row named Austin. Now, when this theme is applied to the document, what you'll notice is that all the fonts and all the colors that have been applied to various areas of this document automatically update to now reflect those fonts and colors of the new Austin theme. And were I to return to the Styles gallery that I had used earlier to apply formatting to my two paragraphs of this document, you'll notice that the fonts and the colors given to me now by the Styles gallery are no longer what they were, but rather reflect those fonts and colors of the new Austin theme. Likewise, if I were to click on the SmartArt graphic, return to the SmartArt tab of our ribbon, and once again use the color palette to explore various colors of which I can apply to the SmartArt graphic, you'll notice that these colors are completely different from what we saw in the earlier part of this lesson. These colors now reflect the color scheme of the Austin theme. Let's take a look at some similar effects that applying a theme might have in Excel 2011 or PowerPoint 2011. I'm now going to go ahead and switch over to an Excel 2011 workbook, where once again we see some specific colors and fonts being used in the worksheet sales data, as well as a chart seen here in this particular worksheet. Once more, from the Home tab of the Excel 2011 ribbon, I'm going to click on the Themes button located on the right and choose a different theme to apply to this particular workbook. And also, as a quick reminder, remember that there are more themes that we're currently seeing here. So by using the scroll bar to the right, I can scroll down to find some additional themes well beyond what shows when you first click the Themes button. In this particular case, I'm going to choose a theme of Sky. And once I do, you'll notice that once more, all the fonts and colors that were currently being used in the worksheet now update to reflect those fonts and colors of the new Sky theme. And finally, let's see what effect themes have on a PowerPoint 2011 presentation file. Now here, in PowerPoint 2011, you'll find the themes on their own dedicated ribbon tab. By clicking the Themes tab of the ribbon, you'll now notice all the themes available here in PowerPoint 2011 actually provide you with design templates for your PowerPoint file. So here in PowerPoint, the themes actually take on the role of providing you with design elements for the slides of your presentation. Here, I'm going to simply choose one of the design themes available to me here, and once I do, you'll notice that all the slides of the presentation now reflect the color scheme and formatting of the design theme in which I've chosen. Now for PowerPoint, as well as the other applications, what we might want to do after applying a design theme for our PowerPoint presentation file is start changing up the colors and the fonts for this particular presentation. In other words, though I might like the general layout of the slides of this particular design theme, I might not specifically care for the colors or the font that this design theme is using. Using the Colors button on the Themes tab of Microsoft PowerPoint 2011, I can choose the color scheme from one of the other themes provided by the Office 2011 applications. For this particular example, I'm going to choose the color scheme of Breeze, and when I do so, though the overall layout of the presentation is kept, the colors have been changed to reflect that of the Breeze theme in which I've just selected. If I wish to change the fonts, I can do the same thing by clicking on the Fonts button located here on the right of the Themes tab, and then choose a collection of fonts from one of the other themes provided by the Office 2011 suite of applications. In this case, I'm going to choose the font collection from a theme known as Executive, and in doing so, once more, the fonts now change to reflect that of the Executive theme. And just to demonstrate how this can be done in any one of the applications, once more if I were to return to Microsoft Excel, you'll notice that to the right of the Themes button here on the Home tab of Excel, we have the ability to once again choose specific color schemes from the various themes provided, as well as collections of fonts from the various themes provided. The same is also true in Word 2011. However, what's important to keep in mind that in Word 2011, when using the Themes button located on the right of the Home tab, you will not actually have the same options of changing only the color scheme or the font collection while working from the Themes button here on the right of the Home tab. Instead, you can utilize from the Layout tab of Word 2011 the Colors button as well as the Fonts button located to the right of the Themes button here on the Layout tab. Finally, if at any point you start mixing and matching elements from one theme with another, such as back in PowerPoint, where I mixed and matched the colors of one theme with the fonts of another, in order to preserve your custom selection of fonts and colors from the various themes provided, you'll want to save your theme in order to use them in the future within your Office 2011 applications. Here, in PowerPoint 2011, on the Themes tab, I can save the current theme by clicking the Save Theme button. Once the Save Theme dialog box opens up, I can simply give this the name that I wish to assign to this custom theme by typing in the Save As box located at the top of this window. And in this particular case, I'm going to simply use the generic name of my custom theme. To save this, I'll click the Save button. And from this point forward, were I to open up the Themes palette, you'll now notice that I have a custom theme here titled My Custom Theme available to me here in PowerPoint 2011. However, what's important to note here is that that particular custom theme would also be available to me here in Excel 2011, which I've now returned to. And by clicking on the Themes button, we now see the My Custom Theme available here in Excel, as well as in Word 2011. And once more to demonstrate this, I'll return to Word 2011 and then click the Themes button located on the left of the Layout tab, where once again we see the My Custom Theme that I've just created and which can be applied with a single click on a document that I've already created here in Word 2011. So once you create a custom theme from PowerPoint 2011, that same custom theme will be available in Word and Excel 2011. And although for this particular example I created the custom theme in PowerPoint 2011, I could have mixed and matched the colors in Word and from the bottom of the Themes menu saved the custom theme in Word 2011. Or, if I were working in Excel and had mixed and matched some colors of the themes that I now want to save as a custom theme, once more I could save the theme here in Excel 2011 from the bottom of the Themes menu.